Well, this weekend, a CDC advisory panel is expected to decide whether to authorize Moderna and Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine for children 6 months to 6 years old for emergency use.
And if they give it the green light, the shots could begin as soon as Tuesday. According to the American Academy of Pediatrics, more than 13.5 million children have tested positive for COVID since the beginning of the pandemic, and it's led to nearly 500 deaths. Just this year, there have been almost 5.7 million pediatric COVID cases.
So let's break it all down now. Joining us here on Morning Rush, Dr. William Schaffner, a loyal and loving friend of Newsy. We appreciate that, sir, as always. Disease specialist at the Vanderbilt School of Medicine and a CDC advisor as well. Doctor, thanks for sharing some time with us early on this Friday morning. We appreciate it.
Good to be with you, Rob.
So listen, for folks like me who have young kids at home who are very excited by this news, it seems like this is on the track like others have been in terms of it will get the green light in the next few days here. Is there any cautionary, though, advice you would give about parents rushing to get this, or can we all just go out and get it? The trials have proven so successful, there should be no hesitation in terms of, I want the shot, but I don't want my kid to go first.
Well, Rob, the CDC's advisory committee will meet today and tomorrow and vote. We anticipate that the vote will be positive. The American Academy of Pediatrics and the American Academy of Family Physicians, you know, those are the doctors who take care of all those children across the country. They're, I think, going to be equally in favor of this. And so the recommendation will be, I anticipate, that children 6 months to 5 years of age should now be vaccinated. And surveys would indicate that about a fifth of parents, 1 out of 5, will be taking their kids in very, very promptly. They've been waiting for this. Then there's a larger group of parents who still have questions, are a little bit more cautious, have a wait and see attitude. And of course, our recommendation to them always is, talk to that pediatrician who takes care of your children. Talk to that family doctor. They can answer your questions.
And Dr. Schaffner, let's talk about what the panel has been looking at. Throughout the past year, Pfizer and Moderna have kind of had different recommendations. For this specific age group, are there any differences between the two vaccines for those younger kids?
There are, Lindsay. The Pfizer vaccine is now a 3-dose series. The Moderna vaccine is a 2-dose series. So there is a distinction between the two, but they'll get you to the same place. Protection, particularly against serious disease and those consequences of COVID, long COVID symptoms, as well as the multi-system inflammatory syndrome in children, which can be a consequence of COVID also.
And just talk about the milestone that we're about to reach, because once this gets the green light, and certainly as you just said, all indications are that we'll be there in a few days. Now, literally, every American, no matter the age, is eligible to get a vaccine. That is a major milestone as we still wrestle with this pandemic. It is quite a moment. In addition to the kids getting the shot, just the bigger picture is impressive as well. We all can get one.
The more you talk about it, Rob, the more my smile gets wide. Absolutely. I'm very excited about this, and all my colleagues in public health and infectious diseases are smiling also. Now, this is anticipation of the CDC's recommendation, but I think it's going to be a positive recommendation. It's a big day. The entire country's population older than 6 months of age would be eligible for vaccine, and we hope that everyone takes advantage of it.
And just quickly, when it comes to side effects, I know, some people have them, some don't. With kids who are nonverbal, perhaps, it might be a little more complicated of a situation. What should parents expect when it comes to the side effects? Is it sore arm, fever? What should they expect?
Well, with any vaccine that we give in infancy, of course, there are some side effects. There could be a sore arm, redness, a little bit of swelling, and indeed, some children develop a little bit of fever for a day or two. But those side effects are entirely within the spectrum that we see with any vaccine that we give to children. So parents are used to that, and certainly pediatricians and family docs are used to it also.
Cool.
Okay, and we will see in a few weeks again how many parents take advantage of this now being available. We've had our vaccine troubles in this country, so it will be interesting to see what those first round of numbers look like in terms of the percentage of children in that age group who actually get the shot. And of course, that's a parental decision, so that'll be fascinating to keep an eye on. Dr. William Schaffner, infectious disease specialist at the Vanderbilt School of Medicine. As always, thanks for your time, sir. We appreciate it. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. You too.